You know what? Listen, if you're talking about a rich kid at 17 years old, how do you follow that? Well, you follow it with somebody who is representing one of the wealthiest, one of the most successful groups ever in the history of the music business. In fact, I heard at one time that ABBA, at their peak, was the #1 industry in all of Sweden.
Yeah.
I mean, more than petroleum, more than automobiles, more than anybody. The more money came in to Sweden. And it's so nice of you to get back together again, because the women of ABBA had kind of gone about their own way. How lovely of you to come back.
Just for you.
On the McMahon Group. We're talking about Ann Davies, we're talking about Chelsea Falls, and we're talking about Terry Davies. Terry, when you put together this tribute group, you did so because you wanted to do this at Sky?
Yeah, I mean, we love the music too. In fact, the first record I ever bought was Waterloo in '73.
Where was that?
That was in Manchester in England.
I just had a wild thought that you might not have been from Birmingham, and that is Alabama.
That's correct.
So everybody around the world, it didn't matter whether you spoke English or not, everybody bought ABBA records.
Oh, it was incredible. I mean, they won the Eurovision Song Contest, which was kind of the American Idol of those days, and they just became as big as the Beatles.
And all right, now listen, you are far too young to remember the peak of ABBA, but you know about Mamma Mia.
Yes.
Why did you decide that you wanted to be a participant in this tribute band?
Well, ABBA music is just such good music. It makes everyone feel so good, and it's still so relevant to today. I mean, it's, 20-some years old, and it's still relevant. You could still hear it on the radio, and it would sound just like everything else.
Yeah, on the radio and on the Broadway stage, because Mamma Mia is playing somewhere right now, somewhere in the world. What about you? How did you get involved?
Well, I've been doing this since the first time around, since the '70s, so I remember all this stuff. And it just never dies. It's just fun stuff. The audiences love it. And because of Mamma Mia, it's just got this huge success again, and we're just enjoying every minute of it.
And for those of you who are saying, okay, McMahon, enough talking about music, what does this group look like that is doing this tribute to ABBA? Like this. Now, but you're not lip syncing that.
No.
Those are your voices. That's amazing.
Thank you.
There are a lot of tribute groups that just get up and do the lyrics, but I mean, you really sound like. Where is this taking place? Where is the show?
It's at Sky. It's in the Platinum Room at Sky. It's got 4 shows this weekend.
Sky, big supper club on the west side.
Yeah, yeah.
And where is it?
It's on 83rd Avenue in Bell, just near the Arrowhead Mall.
You know why it's important for you to pay attention to the address? Because you may be going. Okay? Stand by. Here it is. We're giving away 2 tickets for what night?
We're giving away 4 tickets.
What?
4 tickets.
This is a bigger show than I thought.
For the Sunday show, which is, there's a 3 o'clock and a 6:30. It's kind of their choice, but we want to throw something else in. If you come in with a family, the 3 o'clock show on a Sunday is for families. So if you bring kids, we're going to get the 2 winners, kids, on stage with us for the last song. They can sing Dancing Queen with the girls on
What if
stage.
I pretend to be a kid?
Absolutely. That's the deal.
I mean, I've done that for years. And 3 o'clock, if it's a family show, but you have the choice between 3 and 6, 4th call at my phone number right here. The 4th call for the ABBA show at Sky. And it's you 2, and there are a couple of guys in the group.
Oh, yeah.
There's 8 of us, 9 of us all
There's a
together.
9-piece band.
Yeah.
Wow, so we're talking about a
amazing.
big-time production
It's
here,
great.
for crying out loud. Sky is a very, very interesting place because it's very different than most of the restaurant lounges anywhere in the valley, because it is kind of an old-fashioned throwback to a showroom.
Oh, absolutely. When we built it 4 years ago, we watched the movie Goodfellas and saw that little clip in the middle of the little Chicago supper club.
Yeah.
build the room on that, and now we throw these shows on there. We had Jack Jones there a couple of weeks ago. We've got the tributes. It's a great room.
You don't necessarily invite members of organized crime like in Goodfellas. If my name is Luigi, I won't get any special deals.
Well, you have a special booth for Luigi, but apart from that.
Anyway, listen, Sky, that's right, you heard right, Jack Jones a couple of weekends ago, and now the group that is doing a very special tribute to ABBA. You call yourselves?
ABBA-Fab.
ABBA-Fab. Boy, you've got every big money group in the world wrapped up in that then. Do you have to get permission from the ABBA Corporation in order to do something? I mean, obviously anybody can sing ABBA songs,
yeah.
But when you're kind of doing an imitation of ABBA, is there any kind of legal problems?
No, it comes under the jurisdiction of the venues that you're playing. They pay their licenses to play the live music, so that's really where we're covered.
And how did you discover the participants?
These guys?
Yeah.
Well, I married this young lady, 27 years ago.
Now, see, now that's a real discovery.
That was a discovery.
And you've been working 27 years to get her to memorize these songs.
Absolutely.
So that she can make a few bucks and you can relax.
And now she remembers them, I forget them because I'm too old.
ABBA-Fab, the dates once again?
This Saturday and Sunday, the 5th and the 6th. 5 o'clock
Sky.
That's Sky.
Which is located?
83rd Avenue in Bell in Peoria.
And we're always located at AZTV because this is the McMahon Group.